Freedom Global News.
President Muhammadu Buhari inaugurates 106-kilometer Section 3 Kano-Maiduguri Road. Academic Staff Union of Universities says federal government is paving way for another strike. Correspondent reports on International Anti-Corruption Day. And on the foreign scene, Burkina Faso President fires Prime Minister amid security challenges. Possessing a permanent voter's card is a duty to all citizens. Please ensure you acquire yours. Good evening, you're listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. I am Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa. Today's the 9th of December 2021, which is equivalent to the 4th of Jumada Ula 1443 after Hijri. And now the news in full. President Muhammadu Buhari has inaugurated the 106.34-kilometer Kano-Maiduguri Road, Section 3 Azari Potiskum linking Bauchi and Yobe states today. The president inaugurated the completed Section 3 of the Giant Road project in Azari, headquarters of Katagum local government area of Bauchi state. President Buhari, who was represented by Ambassador Mariam Yeluwaje Katagum, Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, said the project was part of the administration's commitment to provide quality road infrastructure in the country. Ambassador Mariam said the road was a critical component of the national road network and part of the many roads to prosperity. She urged motorists and other road users to ensure effective utilization of the road to protect it and report any damage to the appropriate authorities. Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari today in Lagos also inaugurated a seaward defense boat 3 built by the Nigerian Navy. The indigenous construction SDB NNS Uji is the third in its series to become locally built at the Naval Dockyard Limited Lagos solely by naval engineers, following the successes recorded in the building of NNS Adoni and NNS Karadua, inaugurated in 2016 by President Buhari. Speaking at the event, which also marked the inauguration of some recently acquired platforms and the keel laying ceremony for the construction of Boat 4 and Boat 5, President Buhari said the new inductions to the naval fleet would boost their capabilities in securing Nigeria's maritime domain. The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, says the federal government is yet to respond to its demand after the expiration of its 3-week ultimatum. The Abuja Zonal Coordinator of ASU, Dr. Salahul Lawal, told newsmen in Abuja on Thursday that by its intransigence, government was paving way for another strike by the union. He explained that the government was doing this by ignoring outstanding issues of the MOU of December 2022 and the Memorandum of Agreement signed by the union in February 2019. The zone comprises the Federal University of Lafia, Federal University of Technology, MENA, Nasarawa State University, Kefi, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida University, Lapai, and the University of Abuja. According to him, meeting these demands of ASU will go a long way to address the deplorable conditions in which varsity students live and learn. A federal high court in Abuja on Thursday dismissed a suit filed against the federal government for directing television and radio stations to delete their Twitter accounts. Justice Obiora Egwatu, in a judgment, dismissed the suit for lacking in merit and awarded the sum of 100,000 naira against the plaintiff. Reports say that the Incorporated Trustees of the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has in June filed a fundamental rights enforcement suit marked against 3 defendants. In the suit, SERAP had sued the National Broadcasting Commission, NBC, the Director General of NBC, and the Minister of Information and Culture as first to third defendants, respectively. The suit followed the order by the NBC asking all broadcast outfits to immediately suspend patronage of the social media giant after it was banned for violating Nigerian laws. On the sporting arena, former Super Falcons coach Godwin Ezelian has advised the Nigeria Football Federation against sacking Super Eagles head coach Gernot Rohr, saying that no coach can transform the team just a few weeks to next year's Cameroon African Cup of Nations and the last round of Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifying series. Correspondent Mohammed Uba has details of this and other sports updates.
Godin Izilian has noticed that many Super Eagles players' attitude to national assignment is affecting the team and advised the Nigeria Football Federation to ensure that only committed players are invited to play for the national team. Izilian said the recent call for the sack of Ghana draw is capable of destabilizing Super Eagles' preparations for Cameroon 2022 Africa Cup of Nations. Meanwhile, Napoli striker Victor Osimhen yesterday returned to training exactly 15 days after undergoing cheekbone surgery. The news serves as a huge boost for Super Eagles manager Ghana Throw ahead of the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon next year, as he is hopeful his most prolific striker will be fit in time for the competition. The 22-year-old sustained multiple fractures to his cheekbone and eye socket after a clash of head with Inter Milan defender Milan Skriniar in their 3-2 loss to the champions in the Italian Serie A on November 21. In another update, Barcelona coach Xavi Hernandez vowed to return the Spanish giant to the pinnacle of European football after they crashed out of the Champions League last night with a 3-0 defeat at Bayern Munich. Five-time European champions Barcelona were eliminated in the group stages for the first time in 21 years. And on tennis, International Tennis Federation President David Haggerty, a board member of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee, joined the International Olympic Committee's call for behind-the-scenes negotiation to ensure the well-being of tennis player Peng Shuai. Haggerty told the BBC that the tennis organization does not want to punish a billion people to resolve the case of Peng, who publicly accused a former top Communist Party official of sexual assault. Mohammed Sanoba, Freedom Radio.
The global news is coming to you from Freedom Radio 99.5 FM. You can send your comments, opinions, and watch us live on Freedom Radio Nigeria on Facebook.com. You can get the link to the page on our website, www.freedomradionig.com.
Musa, me kake nema a cikin kitchen?
Masoyiyata, ina son cokali in sha magani.
Masoyina, ka ɗauki comics kawai, ka yaga, sha ka samu sauki.
Haka ne fa, ku yi amfani da comics ma duk kai tari. Comics yana da dextromethorphan da guaifenesin. Kawai ku yaga ku sha, ku samu sauki yana kulele in ka sha. Aha, na samu sauki yanzu. Ina son comics. Comics, kamfani Orange Drugs Limited da ke yin kasuwanci da dilancinta. Maganin zai iya saka kasala. In alamar tarin bata tsaya ba bayan kwana 3, ka ga likitanka. Comics yana kulele.
Welcome back. You're still listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. According to groups that fight against corruption, corruption is a major threat to the country's economy. The statement was made as part of the celebration of the International Anti-Corruption Day designated by the United Nations. Correspondent Aisha Sanabala takes a look at the importance of the day and files in this report.
Corruption affects all areas of society. Preventing corruption unlocks progress toward the Sustainable Development Goals, helps protect our planet, create jobs, achieves gender equality, and secures wider access to essential services such as healthcare and education. The 2021 International Anti-Corruption Day seeks to highlight the rights and responsibilities of everyone, including states, government officials, civil servants, law enforcement officers, media representatives, the private sector, civil society, the public and youth in tackling corruption. Corruption continues to blind not only those in power, but also schools, workplaces, markets, and daily life activities. Corruption, especially in universities, has become rampant, which has caused academic setbacks in the country. Anti-corruption groups are calling for the creation of student groups to raise awareness of the danger of corruption. Professor Modest Aluwaba, chairman of Anti-Corruption Group, described the effect of corruption and noted that the inclusion of religious scholars will help educate people on the dangers of corruption.
Islam is a very complete way of life, and we can see that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has won against the corruption. In fact, there are so many hadith and so many verses from the glorious Quran which speaks about corruptions and frowns
According to the chairman of Anti-Corruption Kano State, Barrister Mahmoud Balarabi shed more light on the effects of corruption and steps taken in curbing corruption.
What corruption entails, what it does to the society, and how it cripples economy, how it affects security, and how it breeds poverty in the society. So that is why it is the duty of every individual to give his own contribution towards eradication of corruption.
The theme for this year's event is "You are right, your role. Say no to corruption," which underlines the fact that every individual has a role in combating and preventing corruption. Aisha Sanbala, Freedom Radio.
For tomorrow's weather forecast in some cities in Nigeria and parts of Niger Republic, here's the report.
Kano tomorrow morning is expected to have sunny and light wind at 14 degrees Celsius. Later increases to sunny and a moderate breeze at 28 degrees Celsius. Katsina will have sunny and light wind at 15 degrees Celsius and later increases to 29 degrees Celsius with sunny and gentle breeze. Kaduna will have similar weather condition at 17 degrees Celsius and later increases to 30 degrees Celsius with sunny and a gentle breeze. Abuja will experience sunny and light wind at 21 degrees Celsius and later increases to 25 degrees Celsius with sunny and light wind. Lagos will experience misty and light wind at 25 degrees Celsius and then later increases to 33 degrees Celsius with sunny intervals and light wind. Maradi in Niger Republic will experience sunny and gentle breeze at 13 degrees Celsius and later increases to 30 degrees Celsius with sunny and a moderate breeze. While Zandar is expected to have sunny intervals and gentle breeze at 17 degrees Celsius, then later increases to 30 degrees Celsius with sunny and gentle breeze. Hafsat Ayuba Migoro, Freedom Radio.
And on business, Anas Mohammed Mandi has updates.
The cost of petroleum imported into Nigeria from January to September this year surged by 55.56% to 2.52 trillion naira from the 1.62 trillion naira spent in the same period of 2020. The development came amid the federal government plan to remove subsidy from petrol by February next year. Already, oil marketers have begun plans to resume importation of the petrol as soon as the government regulates the downstream sector of the petroleum sector in the first quarter of 2022. Meanwhile, the federal government has handed the United Bank for Africa the endorsement to take over the majority stake in the Abuja Electricity Company. Minister of Power Abubakar Aliyu stated this yesterday in Abuja, saying that the bank had to take over the power company due to the inability of the major investor, Can Consortium, to effectively service the loans obtained from the UBA when it acquired the DISCO in 2013. Aliyu said, providing explanations on what led to the recent changes in the ownership structure and management at the company, the takeover of the DISCO by the bank had to happen. Anas Mohammed Mande, Freedom Radio.
And on the foreign scene, Burkina Faso President Marc Christian Kabore fired his prime minister on Wednesday amid an escalating security crisis that has killed thousands and led to street protests calling for him to go. The country has been beset by attacks carried out by groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIL since 2016, killing 2,000 people and forcing more than 1 million people to flee their homes. And with this, we've come to the end of today's Global News. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa. Have a wonderful evening.